what a beautiful day it is here. It's spring weather, but here it is in August. Fantastic to be here for the 2024 Women's Grand Final of the Great Southern Football League in Yankalilla. Glorious day. How good is this, Chris?
Awesome.
Oh, can't wait for this one. These two teams, I mean, they've been arch rivals since the inception of women's footy. McLaren Districts have won 2, Wollonga have won 2. The last time they met, McLaren's did them in the first final. This is a rematch. It's a game that has got a lot on the line, particularly for McLaren, because they want to knock off Wollonga, the top dogs. They finished the season as minor premiers. Will they get that Premiership Cup? What are your thoughts, Chris?
Well, I think it's going to be tight. I know coach for the She-Eagles, Sally Fuller on Happy FM on the sports show on Friday. Well, first of all, good afternoon.
It's good afternoon,
Steve G. And good afternoon, YouTubers and listeners to 90.1. Sally Fuller was interviewed by Bob Bache and Brian on Friday afternoon on the sports show, Happy FM 90.1. And she came across as being quietly confident. And she said they're primed to give it a red-hot go. And she was not talking like they had any reservations about whether they could be successful.
Well, they knocked them off last time. That game was in Strathalbyn. I saw that game, and they played like a team. And that was the key message. All throughout the year, we're playing like a team. There's stars in Wollonga, but there's teamwork with the McLaren side. So, well, it's going to be a close game. Could go either way. And what a brilliant game it was, the under-17s we just saw there.
Cliffhanger. And a great piece of work late in the game with a goal being scored, and only in the last 60 seconds or so of that game. So McLaren's had turned the tables on Wollonga for that game, the under-17s. Can they do it in the A grade, the women's A grade, GSFL women's A grade 2024? And as you said, Steve, the conditions could not be better. It is very spring-like here. Forecast by the BOM of up to 18 degrees Celsius, winds no greater than 13 kilometres. Here we go, we're getting the Wollonga have already run out, and we're about to get the McLaren players, the She-Eagles, run through their banner. Can you make out what it says on the banner, Steve?
It says, full of pride, full of cheer, give it your best, full of cheer, something like that. We didn't quite get it because they ran through the banner. A
play on the words of the surname of the coach, yeah. Sally Fuller. Yeah. So, what about? Did you remember what the Wollonga one said?
Yes, it said, "Been here before. Let's make it 4."
Yeah.
A reference to their premierships. They've got 3. They're looking for their 4th today, and they just are unstoppable. But can they be stopped by the She-Eagles today? We're going to find out very shortly. Lining up now, the girls.
And look at these great shots that Steve Adams, cinematographer extraordinaire for Happy FM's getting. We've got the pre-game line-up of both teams with the coaches, the umpires. We've got Todd Steele, the coach for Wollonga, and as we mentioned, Sally Fuller for the McLaren She-Eagles.
And what about the umpires today? Who have we got doing the honours? A couple of very experienced umpires. We've got Dennis Rice and Gary Bilney, and I had a chat to both these guys before the game, and I was asked for a bit of dirt on Ricey, and I asked our good friend David Marks, umpire, one of the greatest umpires of all time. Here we go. Got the Australian national anthem. Let's not spoil the story. Moving stuff there, yes, the national anthem, and it's been green and gold with the Olympics. But what a beautiful day it is. Going to be here for the women's grand final. Getting back to that story I was telling you about with Ricey, apparently he loves cricket, and he was out in the field one day. The ball was racing through at Mount Compass there, and they said, "Go get it, Ricey, get it." And he was on his mobile phone, went through for 4 runs, and apparently Marksy said, "No, that couldn't be," and apparently it checks out. Ricey said, "Yes, it's true."
Well, I'm sure Ricey hasn't got his mobile phone in his pocket today because, as we know, for these umpires, there's only they do carry a little bit of a toolkit in the shorts.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll just give him a ring. Let's see if he's.
It's always the second whistle in the shorts. Not sure what other bits of equipment they've got in there, but definitely a second whistle. And the other umpires today, Dennis Rice and Gary Bilney, field umpires, will be ably assisted by boundary umpires Tyler Eifold and Zane Garrett. And in the goals we've got Malcolm Farmer, and at the other end will be Hilary Dingian.
Dingian?
Well, I hope I pronounced that right.
Dingian, that's the French version of...
well, I've been listening to the Olympics, you know, Parlez-vous français, all this sort of gear,
yes.
you know. Camembert cheese, all this stuff that's been happening for the last 12 days.
I saw Hillary waving the flags at the back of the club rooms. True story, she was having a bit of a practice. Off she went, and I've never seen those flags waved.
Very sensible, because she was probably warming up the body to make sure she doesn't have any shoulder impingement.
Yes, that's good stuff. Well done, Hillary. And what a beautiful day it is. Congratulations to all those officiating today, and a great day for the Great Southern Footy League. Women's footy is on the rise, and we're seeing 2 of the very best in the league go at it. Can't wait for this one. Wollonga versus McLaren Districts. Can't wait.
And there's a real atmosphere out and around the ground.
It's a party
there's
festival.
There's balloons,
yes.
there's marquees,
yes.
There's
a lot of people.
Tony Eden had to fight to be able to get the caravan of love into position today.
He lost his chair to a spectator down the road. Did you hear about that one?
Yeah. It's probably in the Yankalilla cash converters by now.
Yeah, that's right.
And but it is a very picturesque oval. You've got the rolling foothills, all this prime agricultural land around the place. Beautiful old gum trees around. Very picturesque spot.
Here we go. They're going in. The
captains are in the centre.
Exchanging pleasantries, shake of their hands. Ricey's going to toss it up. The call is heads. And the She-Eagles will be kicking to the right of screen. And that's with a slight breeze to the southern end there. So,
and that was co-captains for the She-Eagles. I've got I've got Ruby Thomas.
Yeah, Tomo.
The other one I've got looks like it was number 19. Must have been 18. Must have been Arda Ananos. And then no, that was McLaren's, sorry. So Ruby Thomas, and who was the other one for Wollonga? She was on her own.
I didn't catch that.
27, I reckon it was.
27. That
Abby
was
Woodward.
Oh, no.
Oh no, Caitlin Redbone.
Yeah. All right, this is it. So it's one apiece here. McLaren Districts versus Wollonga. When I say one apiece, the under 14 Wollonga girls had a victory. The under 17 McLaren side had a victory. Who will win the women's grand final here today? 2 15-minute quarters, and then we've got the third and fourth quarter will be 15 minutes plus time on, correct?
Yep.
That's it.
That's the league rules.
Yes. So just about to get things underway. Exciting stuff here. Come on, Frankie, the call goes out, and that's Frankie Stone.
Frankie Stone for the She-Eagles.
We are in front of a Wollonga territory here, so you might be hearing a lot of cheers for the red and whites today. So, umpire Gary Bilney, just bowling hand, going to get things going on. He's a veteran of 400 games for Kangaroo, this bloke. Gazza, up the ball goes now. Tapped out of there by McLaren's. They get to tap away. Handball to the running Eagles player. Beautiful blind turn there. That was Layla Rogers. Been a free kick.
Must have been too high.
Too high, let's call it too high. Clowns a call into the forward 50. They go over the top. Bit of space here now for the McLaren side. Wollonga now leading for the ball. Tackled, handball. Kick out there, that was Abby Woodward towards the goals. Bouncing balls through there. They've got the first goal of the day.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Back in the middle, centre circle, ball goes up. Slight advantage to McLaren in the ruck tap. It's on the deck, players are scrambling forward over the cricket pitch. Down on their hands and knees, trying to ferret it out to their teammates, standing up in a better position, and we'll have another field stoppage trial.
Tap out there, Aninos in the ruck there for the D's. Scrambling, can't get it out of there. It's going to be another ball up. Tap down there, McLaren's get this one. Nice work, the run on play, kicked out of there in a hurry. The bit of space out here for the She-Eagles. Hepburn, she's done well there. Wollonga now, kick out down the line. Oh, beautiful bit of body work. The D's move it. Oh, holding the ball. Great tackle.
Fantastic tackle there on Emily Cooper by McLaren player. I just didn't get her number. Anyway, she's been awarded the free kick. Goes with quick hands off to Whiteley. Whiteley goes for distance. Gets it down into the 50. Forward 50 for McLaren's. There's 3 or 4 players trying to pick it up. Gain clean possession. No one can. It's on the ground with a McLaren player. And we had Hockman. Stella Hockman for Wollonga wrapping her up, and we'll have a ball up on the 50.
And Enos with a tap for the D's, gets it out there. Lovely run on play, well done. That was Radbone. Look at her go through the middle of the ground, gets her kick out of there. Up they go, off hands. The D's playing well, handball out, bit of space here now. McLaren's repel, kick, straight down in there in a hurry towards the forward 50. Off hands it goes. Lovely bit of tackling pressure there. Oh, and then holding the ball. Great decision. Well tackled. That was Cleo Guilford. Absolutely nailed it. Good player for the D's. Nice looking kick. Finds that player there in Remfrey. Remfrey now steadies the ship. Gets onto that right boot. Kicks it up into a pack. McLaren's with numbers back here. Oh, lovely bodywork. Down she goes. That was Steele. Emily Steele copped one. Bit too high. Holding the head. Takes the free kick. Steele now for the D's.
Steele goes for distance with the left boot. Nice looking drop punt up to the
good mark.
Up to the forward 50 area, but it's been a good defensive chop off mark taken by McLaren. So we've got Jessica Kirk on the mark, and player runs around, takes her on, and it's back up towards the centre wing on the covering side of the ground. No one can get clean possession. They're fighting for it, pushing it along down to Wollonga's end. It's at centre half forward for Wollonga. McLaren chop it back to inside the square.
McLaren's now got tackled. There's a couple of D's in there. Good defensive pressure, and it's going to be a ball up towards the Wollonga's goal, towards the northern end. Tap out there, fighting hard for it. Look at that, D's are relentless. Good tackling, 2-on-1 there. Remfrey featured. Tap out. Clarence will give that to them. Called for another ball up. So it's Rowe versus Aninos in the ruck. Give that to Rowe. Tap out there. McLaren's now leading for it. Wollonga now. Beautiful work there by Jodie Hunt. You're diving in on it. Handball out of there in a hurry. Hunt follows the ball up. She's picked this one up. Oh, could have got a head high. Yep. Umpire Rice said it's a bit too high.
Yep, round the head. Yep, too high on Jodie Hunt. Hunt goes for distance. Takes a free kick. Gets it down to the forward flank area for Wollonga. McLaren players retrieved it, banged it on the left boot, and that hurry kick goes out of bounds. And will it be last possession? Yes, it will. Free kick to Wollonga. So on the scoreboard side of the ground, forward flank for Wollonga. Weighs up her options, sees something she likes, goes for the lead. Lead on offer there by Steele. Steele couldn't gather it in. He was under a ton of defensive pressure by the McLaren player and ends up getting a free kick still.
Yeah, just holding the player there, grabbed a bit of the Guernsey, and Steele's going to take this. She's a long way out from goal. Not a bad looking kick, just wobbles off the side boot there. That goes to the McLaren's player. Defensive mark taken there by Bailey. Towards the line, out of sight, off hands it goes. Lovely work there. That was Radbone. Kick now into a dangerous spot off the ground, kicked off and just taken the timely mark there. McLaren's repel this one. They go out wide, grandstand side. There goes Wollonga leading for it. Dodging, weaving. Nice work there by Lease. McLaren's though, they take this ball away. Into this wood, the centre wing position. Off hands it goes. That's Harvey in there. No, that was Hepburn. Booted out of there too high, says umpire Rice, and it's going to be another kick to McLaren's.
So we're at centre wing on the clubroom side of the ground, and McLaren's going to take the free kick. We've got Jodie Hunt standing the mark, and the free kick to be taken by Hepburn. Has she got a nickname?
Audrey. I call her Audrey.
Audrey?
Yeah.
You're on your odds?
So certain demographics will get that.
Yep, Hepburn pops it up to the forward flank from McLaren.
Guilfoyle.
Waited at the back was Guilfoyle, brilliantly picked up. She kicks it forward. And we've got player on player, centre wing again. And I think that was Steele. She just shrugs off the tackler, gets possession and gets it out to a teammate.
Nice work there by Wollonga. They're fighting in there hard, but desperate defence by McLaren's. Fighting hard for it. Beautiful work there by Roby. She got one hide, play on's the call. And it's going to be a ball up. So we're about 50 metres outside of Wollonga's goal. They're yet to score. Tap out there by Aninos. McLaren's desperate. Handball out of there. 2-on-1 tackle. This is desperation in the grand final.
Flanagan, Schoberg and Rogers were saying you're not getting out of it this easy. And as they gang tackled the Wollonga player. Ananos back in there again, wins the tap. It's hit the deck. On the ground with it is Rowe for McLaren, and she's been held up. We'll have a field stoppage throw up. So Emily Rowe does the ruck duties with Ananos. Bit of dead heat. It's Rove best by McLaren. They get a little quick kick out. It's a grubber. It's rolling along the ground. The players are attempting to get possession, get it out to a running teammate, but they're unable to, and we'll have another throw up.
So umpire Gaza balls it up. Gaza Bilney, kick out there wide, goes up to Guilfoyle. Try to attempt mark player in front, taking it there was the Eagles. Looking to drive it in long now. Into the forward 50 she goes, off hands, pack. Beautifully taken there was Hockham. Centre wing position, lovely mark under a lot of pressure. That was Ruby Hay. Solid mark by her. So trying to get things moving for the D's. Centre wing. Leading for the ball there, that was Aldridge. Eagles take it away though. Second attempt, second effort. Good hard stuff. It's going to be a ball up again.
Yeah, Rayner, little rover type. She was in there battling away, was able to hold it up, forced the field stoppage throw up, which is good for McLaren. The ball's gone up, and Radbone gets the benefit of that for Wollonga, drives it forward with a kick off a right boot. It's rode well by Hoare. She picks it up, whacks it on the left boot, and it's dribbled out of bounds, where I think we'd have a last possession free kick to Wollonga. So that's going to be taken there by... Is that Flanagan Schoberg? Anyway, she dobs it forward. Nice pass. Nice pass. Taken.
She's playing well, Steele.
Nice safe chest mark taken there by the Wollonga player. She doesn't muck around, gets it on the left boot.
Off hands it goes, front and centre they take it. Hard stuff, they go in. Going to be wrapped up once again. So yep, desperation. Ball up now. Tapped out there, the Eagles. Take it away though, clearance. Give that one to the D's. Beautiful work off hands. That was Courtney Schmidt. Along the line, they're battling in there, and it's going to be another ball up. They're only about 15 metres out from the Wollonga goal. Closer they get. Oh, beautifully off hands. Taylor Page. Pagey, Tamara Page. She tried her best, offline through for the minor score. So 1 point. Wollonga Demons plays the McLaren She-Eagles, 6 points on the FPAG scoreboard.
I think it's Pagey to her mates.
Pagey.
Tamara to her mum and dad and Nana.
Yeah.
Anyway, McLaren going to bring it in from the point kick in. And that player gives the direction. Good looking kick, gets it up to the centre forward line.
Oh, good tackle. They go in hard. Try to don't argue. Smothered off the boot. Oh, look at that. Little desperation in there. And going to be another ball up.
Yeah, well, that's Mackenzie Bryoski with the helmet. And if she goes in like that all day, no wonder she's taken the prudent step of wearing a helmet. Anyway, kick out there by Radbone, Caitlin Radbone. She's had a ton of it so far this quarter. Which, by the way, we've got 4 minutes to go. And ball comes back out. We're at this cricket pitch again, centre of the ground, and we've got a couple of Wollonga players there. They get the benefit of it and boot it forward, and a nice little marks taken there by Radbone. Oh, Radbone definitely in the best players for this quarter for sure. She doesn't muck around, sends it down to the forward line with a right foot drop punt.
Taken there by Ruby Hay. Ruby Hay for the Demons. Kicking long, not a bad looking kick. Oh, leading for it. Well done there was the male medalist herself. Kirk. Jess Kirk. And did very well. Why wouldn't you kick it to her?
Yeah, Kirky was under a ton of pressure, so props to McLaren players there for preventing Kirk get that clean possession.
But through for the minor score there.
So on the FPA scoreboard, we've got McLaren 1 goal straight, 6 points, to Wollonga 2 points. 4 point ball game. McLaren to bring it back in.
McLaren's now. Long kick. Looking for a target. Lovely mark there. That was Hepburn. Hepburn's had a bit of the ball this quarter. Lovely looking kick. Centre wing position. Oh, there's a bit of run on play here, but Wollonga leading for the ball. Renfrey overruns it. Off they go. Oh, was she? Yes, she was holding the ball. Good tackle. Rewarded there. And who was that? Didn't quite pick up that player. That was, I think, Frankie Stone.
Well, Bryoski, Frankie Stone's got the free kick. She sends it down to the centre wing, and she's picked out
Steele. She's on
nice
fire.
mark by Steele. She goes with the left foot drop punt down towards the 50 line for Wollonga. It's rove best by the McLaren players. Oh, great little toe poke by the McLaren player. Got it up to the centre circle area. God, body's going hard.
How good was that?
Oh, that was Jodie Hunt. And I missed out the McLaren player, but
excuse me, beg your pardon.
And then Jodie Hunt just reached down and picked up her opposition player to say, "Come on, mate, get back into it."
Great kick out of there. The Eagles now moving the ball quickly, but here comes Renfrey. Dives in there hard. Oh, the Eagles though just bash it forward, try and smother it off the boot into the centre of the ground. Trying to pick the ball up now. The She-Eagles that has been wrapped up, hard, tough footy, and it's good to see. Girls are getting stuck in. Ninos in the ruck for the D's. Up they go, tapped out there by Ninos. Doing her own roving as well. She-Eagles now kick out wide, bouncing ball. Renfrey, that was a Guilfoyle. Play on's a call. She just boots it down there into the forward line, but it's taken the defensive mark by the McLarens.
Yeah, gutsy defensive work there. That player gets a left foot spinner out towards the centre wing position on the clubroom side of the ground, and that was right in front of Mackenzie Bryoski. She's unable to control it and bring it in, so we'll have a boundary line throw in. Boundary up, throws it in. Rucks do battle. McLaren player just got a hand to it. No one's been able to rove it cleanly. We've got
holding the ball.
2 McLaren players gang tackled Renfrey, Kirsten, and we've got a free kick right in front of the club rooms. Oh, the siren's gone to... the siren's gone, but the time clock's saying 13 seconds to go. The players have all stopped, So they've
It's a scoreboard thing. Well, there we go. What an interesting quarter that was. Tight footy, grand final. I mean, they scored a goal within, a minute of the game, maybe 30 seconds. So quick, they just booted it down there. An excellent goal. Who was the goal kicker we had?
Abby Woodward.
She's a notable goal scorer, isn't she? And, well, the ball was down the Wollonga's end for a while. Excellent defence from the She-Eagles.
Wollonga definitely had the lion's share of the possession and more inside 50s, but the back line for McLaren was unrelenting, didn't give an inch, and was able to consistently repel it back out of there. And consequently, we've got on the FBX scoreboard, McLaren, She-Eagles, 1 goal straight, 6 points to Wollonga, 2 points. So it's a 4-point lead to McLaren to end the first quarter.
Yes, this is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Mike Gibbs here, General Manager of FPAG. We are the major sponsor of the Great Southern Women's Football League. Love what we're doing, love the involvement, and I'm looking forward to continuing that. Congratulations to both Wollonga and McLaren's on the involvement in both the all of the under 14s, 17s and Open. Wishing all the girls best of luck, and I look forward to making a presentation of the Premiership beanie at the end of each game.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yankalilla Memorial Oval for Chris and Steve G.
Yes, thank you very much, Ian. What an interesting tussle this is. Some standout players for both sides. We've just been watching the animated Todd Steele rev his players up, and they're just disbanding now.
I noticed that myself. He was out there with the whiteboard, giving it large.
Yes.
They were brought in a real tight group. It was interesting to note the body language. The McLaren players were not quite as tight in formation, and they just seemed a little bit more chillaxed.
Yes, well, maybe that's the way to go.
But the Toddster,
yeah,
he was laying it down. He had the magnets, the whiteboard, and he was very serious about his instructions.
Could cut the tension with a knife. It's going to be interesting here to see which way it goes. So you've got to say that's possibly the scoring, and it's really having no real impact on the game, the breeze. The 1 goal plays 2 points here in the 2024 Grand Final.
Yep, it's game on, and what a day. Atmosphere, great weather conditions, great venue, and here we go. Ball up for the start of the second quarter.
Taken out there, and Enos gets the tap for the D's. Beautiful work there. That was McGrawowski. Ball in a bit of space here. Lovely pick up and turn. Kicks on the right boot into a bit of space. Fisted forward now. The Eagles now booted out of there in a hurry. Bit more space for them. D's get a handball out there. Nice work. Pick up there by Jody Hunt. Going in hard. scrambles, and there's been a free kick pulled out, was it?
Yeah, Remfrey, I reckon, is the beneficiary of that. She was bending down, trying to pick the ball up, and she popped it a bit high. So nice looking drop punt from her, gets it down to better than centre wing. We're on the scoreboard side of the ground.
Oh, nice.
McLaren rove it best, and it's sent back with a nice looking drop punt by them. That player trying to receive it, was able to get it onto the boot. That was Guilfoyle, Peters. And what have we got now? Stoppage through. We're going to have a field.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball up far side. The Rucks go at it. Rowe gets the tap out of there. McLaren's get the clearance. Nice work along the boundary line. Banged onto the boot. Off hands it goes. She's done it again. How do you like that, Woodward? She's done it again. A bit of a public announcement here. We've got, as you might be aware, the match of the round is brought to you by Happy FM through the many local sponsors who make this live streaming and radio broadcast possible. Happy FM celebrated its 30th birthday this year and recently has undergone a major upgrading program. As part of this major upgrade, Happy FM is selling a block of land adjacent to Happy FM's headquarters in Victor Harbour. The land is located at 31 Lindsay Street, right in the heart of Victor Harbour, and it is an incredible opportunity to build a residential home, business or commercial premise. If you're interested in this prime piece of land, contact Paul Price from Harcourt South Coast on 0438 132 865. Hard. Handball out there. Was she tackled without possession? Yes, she was, says umpire Ross. Going to be a free kick. Taken there, the D's from the centre of the ground. Plenty of players in front of her. Pass though. Oh, there's a player free for the Demons.
Jodie
Hunt. She's going to be kicking in the forward 50. Lovely looking kick into a dangerous spot. Off hands it goes out the back. The McLaren side. There's plenty of players out here. Kicks a wobbler one off the side of the boot towards the boundary line. In fact, it's out of there. Over for out of bounds on the full. Yeah, they were looking for Jessica Kirk in the pack, the Wollonga team, but it went over the top of the pack and nicely roved at the back of the pack by Esther Rayner. She's picked it up, booted it out towards the scoreboard side pocket, but it's gone out of bounds and there's a last possession free to Wollonga. So the ball comes back into the top of the forward square. Players are bobbling around in the air. It's now hit the deck. McLaren player picks it up, bangs her on the boot, gets it out there looking for Ross, Caitlin Ross. She can't grab it. She's had to tackle her player. It's back out to the commentary position, and the McLaren have picked it up and dobbed it forward. A nice little mark taken by Caden Sprayowski. She boots it to centre half back from McLaren Vale. That player dropped it, but was able to good enough to pick it up and kick it forward. Nice little pass out there. It's back towards inside 50 for Wollonga. McLaren's though doing a good job. Tamara Page, she's over the ball, she's tapped it to herself, she's trying to get it out there. Remfrey wasn't looking, turned her back on it, and she play on's the call. Off hands, nice little kick out there. That was Radbone. McLaren's though repel the great work in the don't argue, holding the ball. The fend-offs by Esther Rayner. Bad luck in the end. She got stuck on the third one. She tried her best, but oh my goodness, trying to get through a wall. She was going hard, that's for sure. Harris now for the Demons, in there to the pack. Look at this, the defence of McLaren's. They stay strong. Beautiful mark there though. Radbone. She's a long way out. She'll need a pass on here, looking for her options. Weighs them up. Bit of movement. Kicking out into a dangerous spot. Oh, off hands. Leading for it there was that was Ruby Hay. And too high on Caitlin Ross. Ross with the free kick in the back pocket, scoreboard side of the ground. Ross doesn't muck around, nice looking drop punt, gets it up past the defensive 50 from McLaren. A pack of players out there fighting for it. McLaren's are able to get a hurried kick away. It's now up to centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. Kicked out of the ground there. Fantastic! Fantastic. There's a bit of space out here. How will they go? Another one. Beautiful work there. Leading for the ball Rogers. There was Rogers. There they go. A third one. Can she pick it up? Off the ground. That was Emily Franklin. McLaren. Unbelievable.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Flat pace.
Yeah.
I mean, normally you see it on a wet, muddy day, but it just goes to show on a dry day there's a place for the toe poke.
Exactly.
And
right.
Emily Franklin will tell us there's a 6-point place for the toe poke on that occasion.
Indeed. Rowe versus Aninos. The ball comes down, working out of it now. Here goes Wollonga, striding out of there into the forward 50, ball bouncing. Here's an opportunity for them. The McLaren's trying to stop it now. Oh, there she goes, Kirk. Oh, free kick to McLaren's. Going to be taken there by Cooper, Emily Cooper. She's a long way from home, but she's got a good kick on her. She likes the look of this. It'll take her best from there. The kick underway, not bad. It's going to be... Oh, it's through the goals! Just got there over the line.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Disappointed with that defensive effort, but ball up in the middle now. Out they go. Wollonga with another opportunity for a clearance. They're fighting in there hard. Wrapped up though. Going to be another ball up. By Gary Bilney. Balls it up. Tapped out of there. McLaren's now through the centre of the ground. Nice work there by Scarpins. Scarpins, wide ball. Bit of space here. Trying to pick it up was Browski. In there battling hard. She goes left and right. Gets tackled.
Yeah, great tackle, Thomas.
Play on's the call. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, well done, Ruby Thomas. Kept the pressure on. And it's been held up in the McLaren end. So Rowe does battle. I think the Wollonga ruck one at that time. Ball's on the deck. Players fighting for it. And we'll have a stoppage throw up. Just on the half-forward line for McLaren's. Oh, nice little toe poke there by Woodward, Abby Woodward.
No, it's Redbone.
Oh, sorry, Redbone. Got the wrong 27.
Well, free kick now, taken there by, I think that's Rogers out there.
Layla Rogers.
Kick out there, in the way, beautifully taken there by the D's. Defensive mark. Looking for options. Players running everywhere. She kicks out wide to the centre wing position. Nice work there. That was, I think it was Jodie Hunt, was it? Can't really see. Tackled hard. And into the ground she goes. That was Harris. Harris for the D's. Ball up. Centre wing position out of side. Oh, loose ball. Picked up now by the D's. Kick out there. Into the forward 50, up, nice mark. Oh, was she pushed in the back? Pleading for a free, but none forthcoming. Here she comes, Browski, the little pink-headed girl. Off she goes, lovely bit of evasive skill. Nice looking kick. Centre wing, grandstand side. Try to take the mark there, booted out of the ground. They go in hard, diving. McLaren's now trying to get the ball out of there, wrapped up by Guilford, and it's going to be a ball up.
Here's Browski. There's nothing of her, but she throws herself in there and she can kick it a fair way too. So it's Rose best this time by Rogers, Layla Rogers. She gets a nice drop punt down a centre half forward for McLaren's, and it was marked there by Cadence Browski. She's able to get it on foot down to the forward square. It's in the forward square. It's a goal!
Peters, Sheena Peters for the McLarens.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Before the big half-time break, and at a half-time break I think we've got a demonstration match on.
We have. The under-11s are getting stuck into it. It's good stuff. Ball goes up into the centre of the ground now, tapped out of there. They dive in a hard. Look at this, McLaren's leading for it. Nice work there by Rogers. Played well today. Bit of space, bouncing ball. McLaren's couldn't pick it up. Trying to get in there hard. Oh, players dive on it. It's going to be another ball up.
Tell you what, this game's just lifted a notch.
It
the
has.
Intensity.
Ball up now, about 50 metres outside of the goals. Battling in there. Can't get it out. Got to be another ball up. By Gary Vilney says, thank you. Well, I'll have it. Tap out there. Play on's the call. Oh, bit of body work. Can't get it out. And it's going to be another ball up. Right.
So it's centre half forward for McLaren. Ball goes up, bit of a dead eat on the ruck jewel, but Caitlin Ross is able to get it by boot down to the forward pocket, scoreboard side of the ground. More Willunga players there than McLaren's. Willunga pick it up. A hurry kick forward, gets it up to almost centre wing for Willunga. Willunga player there roved it in Harris, Jessica Harris. She feeds it off to a teammate. And we're well and truly at at the centre wing position now. 3 minutes to go.
High.
And there's a free kick being fished out and going the way of Willunga.
So the D's now. Kick it in there, forward 50 line. There's a free player here. Nice mark there. That was...
Flanagan Schoberg. She doesn't muck around, gets it onto the right boot. There's an open goal, it's hit the ground. We've got Hutton out there. What can she do? She gathers, she's in the pocket. She goes left, she goes right, she goes on the right boot.
She's missed it.
And she's put it through for a point.
That was Goodschmidt for the Willunga D's there.
Oh, was it? Wasn't it was Osborne? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, I'm the jumper dyslexic there.
So, clock's ticking down now. A couple of minutes left on the clock. McLaren certainly have this game by the throat. They know it, and they need to stop Willunga from scoring here. Long kick out, pack forms. Lovely looking mark. It was Guilfoyle. She's a top quality player. Cleo Guilfoyle. Kick from the 50 into a dangerous spot. Pack is forming. Offhands it goes. Trying to get it out. Wrapped into a tackle, and it will be a ball up. We're only about 20 metres out.
Yeah, Lisa Whiteley tried to bulldoze her way through, but got held up in the tackle. Uncontested ruck tap taken there by Jessica Harris. Ball's hit the deck, and McLaren players wrapped it up. That was Bailey's wrapped up by the Willunga player. We'll have another field stoppage throw up.
Tap out there. McLaren's get this one. The clearance is there towards the line. It goes bouncing ball. Which way they go? Oh, nice work there. Did well was Lise. Got a free kick for a trouble too.
No, she's thrown.
Throw.
Been called for a throw.
Thought it was a bit high, but there you go. Throw there, and kick taken by McLaren's. Time is on their side. They've got only about a minute left in this quarter. The first half of footy. Down the line she goes. Oh, Guilfoyle in there again. Almost took the mark. They're battling hard. Out it comes. Work there by Radbone. Out there goes Page. McLaren's, tough tackle, beautiful work. That was Hunt, I believe. Jodie Hunt.
Yeah, Jodie Hunt, great tackle on Esther Rayner. Ball socked now by McLaren. It goes through Guilfoyle's hands, but she got a teammate behind her, mop up. Ball's hit the deck. We've got Les has gone back in there at 100 mile an hour, and she had Ross jump on top of her and another stoppage throw up.
Ball up. Well taken there, beautiful work by Page. Oh no, that was Radbone. Oh, and a kick to find Hunt. Great stuff. There's only 10 seconds left. She's a long way out. It'll take her very, very best from there. and she's lining up like she's done this every day of the week. Hunt now for the Demons. Kicking on the siren. It's through the goals! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Mike Gibbs here, General Manager of FPAG. We are the major sponsor of the Great Southern Women's Football League. Love what we're doing, love the involvement, and I'm looking forward to continuing that. Congratulations to both Wollonga and McLaren's on the involvement in both the all of the under 14s, 17s and Open. Wishing all the girls best of luck, and I look forward to making a presentation of the Premiership beanie at the end of each game.
She would be not happy about those 2 goals.
Get on the line, girls.
Get on the line. Take a metre back. There's no rule saying you can't be behind the line.
Yes.
Come forward with a run-up and spoil the 6-pointer.
Yeah, both Wollonga's goals, long way out. They should have been defensively protecting that goal.
They should have been points, in all fairness. Taking nothing away from the kick, each player's kick. Very nice drop punts, but they're there to be spoiled.
So there it is. And really, the McLaren side being defensively fantastic apart from that one glitch. So,
forgetting to tap it through for a point.
Yeah. There you go. Well, this is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FPAG, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FPAG Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FPAG, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FPAG. We're in your field.
Yes, welcome to the Halftime Hub. I'm talking with Christina Litley. Thanks for joining us, Christina.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Fantastic game of footy we've got out here today.
Yes, yeah. Look, good weather, good teams, two strong teams, so yeah.
It's like a party atmosphere too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
It's the busiest I've seen this oval for a while, so having it as a home ground for us.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great turnout.
So tell us, you are the 2025 coordinator for the Women's League. Tell us about that. How did you get this job?
Yeah, so I think I've been around footy since the GSFLW started, I think back in 2017. My daughter plays, and she was in an under 13 side
this
at that
Marley.
point. Yeah. So just mum, coach, volunteering around, and then this year they asked me to do a few extra things, like they asked if I could be the team manager for the association side.
Right.
And I said, yep, no worries. And then they said, can you do both?
Oh, right.
I was like, okay, I'll do both.
Yeah.
So I did the under-17s and the A grade, which is great, really good experience for me because it means I get to, learn a little bit about coaching as well because just having done a little bit of coaching courses. So, and then they asked if I could continue on with the country champs as well, which was a really great experience. So, so just I think that, and obviously being fairly outspoken in, committee settings when we have the women's coordinators together and just trying to come up with new ideas to refresh the football. So
talk about those ideas. What can you do to refresh?
Well, I think having a good, we have such a great bunch of coordinators already around with the league, and the one thing that we're all passionate about is just getting the girls to play football. How, where, what we do to do that. It's just basically getting them out to the games and making sure that, hopefully we've got all sides, and how do we support clubs to get those sides. And I think, ideas are open for everybody and nothing's a bad idea, so can always try something new. But I think support's great. So
support, getting more volunteers, getting people interested, getting parents interested.
100%, and that's the biggest thing. I think a lot of we do have a lot of clubs that say that that's the one big thing, and it's across both men and women's football, is the volunteer, the parental sign in for that. So
So what's the message out there for a parent whose daughter is thinking about playing Aussie Rules football? What is the great benefit of the game?
I think camaraderie. I see in the under-17s was a great example. You've got Izzy Cameron out there who plays for Wollonga. She's gone and picked up a player after she knocked him down in McLaren. And I think just we have academies, we have other games, but they're all really supportive of each other, and I think that's the biggest thing. Without the support of each other and the other teams, we don't have a game. So that's pivotal, and I think for if they want to build their skills, it's just like netball. You're in a team, you get a little bit of fitness, you can have a little bit of fun. Like I see lots of clubs doing other fun things that revolve around the football training and that. So I think it's just a good environment to be around clubs.
And that's what it seems to me, like the women's competition, they seem to have a great sense of sportsmanship. As opposed to the men's, it seems a little bit more willing, a bit more aggressive, you like to say, but women's, they support each other. And I think come down to the big show, there is a little bit of it is us and them, but at the end of it, you'll see a lot of girls hugging each other and giving each other handshakes, and just supporting each other, even in the Great Southern presentations we had a couple of weeks ago, for valuable players and that. There was a lot of cheering and clapping for people that got really high votes, and I think it is quite a supportive environment to be around. So and talk about some of those stars that have got drafted in the competition here, the AFL draft. Who have we got? Some superstars in the league. So I think a couple of years ago it started off with Grant Levy's daughter. She was drafted off to the Crows. Got Brooke Boileau, she was a Mount Compass girl. She's been drafted recently to the Crows.
And there was a Freo one I think we did discuss, but she's actually from South Adelaide, but a lot of these girls would know her from either playing in association against her, and that's Holly. And
Alicia Brooke.
Yes, Alicia Brooke. So I think she was Victor based.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that one, sorry.
That's all right.
But so it's great, and when the girls get to see these people, week in and week out playing football when they can, not obviously playing for South Adelaide or other teams around South Australia, it gives them that little bit of excitement. Oh geez, I know an AFL player, I know an AFL draftee, that could be me. And a lot of the girls out there, that's where they aim to be.
Yes, absolutely. That's the dream, isn't it? And we're just watching the under-11s out here playing a scratch match half time. That's the future of our game, isn't it? Getting kids involved. It's a wonderful game. It is a relatively safer game these days. Aussie Rules, they're protecting players, and it's good to see, isn't it?
And I think that's been a push for the committee, the Women's Coordinators Committee for years. I know Heath DeBoo, who congratulations to him with the first under-14s win with his team. But he's been pushing for it for a long time. We had before that we had Craig Roberts, who was at under-14s and women's coordinator for McLaren. A bit of competition there, but they were pushing really to get that next level of under-14s as away from it as a development thing, and get them out actually winning premierships and having point counts and MVPs and being like the rest of the league, so that we can then have a young group of 11s that come up and can do exhibition matches and a little bit of a development league, so those 14s can develop a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure. And you are the Volunteer of the Year, Megan Sherry Volunteer of the Year. What? Tell us about that.
But that was quite humbling because you just do stuff to help out, I think, and make jobs easier for other people. And I think that's probably one thing I would encourage parents. If every single parent put their hand in just for one canteen shift or one water running, anything like that, it just really helps your club. And I think I was quite humbled to get it off Megan Sherry, because I've known Megan for many years, and I'm sure I've harassed her a lot as a coordinator as well, and whinged and griped, but she does a fantastic job, and to get an award off her in her name was pretty humbling. So, and like I said, being just around stuff that you enjoy anyway, like to get rewarded for it, even better.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and she had an enormous amount of workload there for herself. She was doing it all herself.
Yeah.
And I remember her saying, I just need some more people to help me out.
Yeah.
What do you need? 2025, you need some volunteers to help you out. What sort of tasks can they help you out with?
I think just just helping out on game days and probably there's no point in whinging about something if you can't look forward to a bit of a solution. And I think that's the one thing we've sort of said, like we can all say, that didn't work. Or, okay, well, how do we fix it? And how does that develop the league further? So, I think just anybody putting their hands up would be welcome for the phone calls. And I've had a few chats with the coordinators already. They seem pretty happy, and I'm glad to work with a bunch of those guys because they're so passionate and committed. So. Yeah,
and the Great Southern Football League is fantastic.
Yeah, and they've been so supportive as well. So it's been great.
Who are the standout people? Who do you work with in the league?
Well, at the moment it's been Scott, because he's kind of been taking on a bit of a women's coordinator role, Scott Bevan. But I work with Grant Levy. He's been very good, even with the start of us having the Stingrays come together with Encounter Bay and Yankalilla, and he was just really really positive, and every 2-hour phone call I had with him about players or whatever, he was just like, let's just make it happen, let's make this good, and let's just get the girls out on the field. And so I think he's been great, and it's been good. Yeah,
good stuff. And there's 6 teams. One of those is a hybrid team, isn't it? Combined side, which are the Stingrays, which is Encounter Bay and Yankalilla. And you were instrumental in setting that up. How did that come about?
Well, we'd approached a couple of other clubs at the end of that season that we first started back in 2022, and wasn't perhaps some of the way we approached wasn't particularly bought into. So we had a few meetings, and then we heard Yankalilla had approached Maiponga because they had thought maybe they might come into the league. So we sort of had a chat with Yankalilla, and we just said, let's make it happen. Let's just let's put the colours aside, and let's just get the girls out there. And and it was tough the first season, probably the first half of the first season, and then it just flowed from there. We were really working. Obviously ended up in the grand final too, which helps. Had a lot of success. Semi-finals we got them with the under 17s. So for us, we were just like, how did this happen? To merge in our first season and have that great success. And we had some really good players come out. They've obviously gone off to development leagues, and a couple have gone off to Westies and the Hills, to further success their career. But this year was good. It was good learning and a good development for all of our grades, especially with the 14s coming in the first year. So. And
your girls are out here today, end of season trip. They've got the minibus. They're dressed up in
I think they're op-shop clothes. I've seen a few cowboy boots and stuff hollering around.
Who's the biggest party animal in your side?
Oh, I don't know. I think there's a few of them out there. They're all very excited to be here. Very supportive of McLaren and Wollonga, because they've obviously played with each other all season. I think last year we had McLaren come out on their muck-up day and supported us Stingrays out there. So I think they're a little bit favourable to the McLaren side today. But, you know, it comes down to the points and who can get those good marks in those pivotal moments. So, especially that last one that they just got then.
Absolutely. Well, it's been great talking to you. I see they're wrapping up the under-11s now, getting a photo taking up there. We're going to get the second half underway. Thanks very much for having a chat to us.
Thanks so much for having me today. It's been great.
Good on you. This has been the Halftime Hub and Great Southern Footy League live on the radio 90.1 and streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
I'm here, fellas.
Half-time hub interview. That was a beauty with Steve G and Christina Littley. As we take you back to Yankalilla Oval and Chris Shaddock and Steve G.
Yeah, thank you very much. In the grand final 2024 of the Women's Great Southern Footy League, it's a very interesting game here. We've got a 2-goal margin thanks to that last-minute goal, last-second goal right on the siren there. Score on the board there, 4 goals 24, plays the Demons 2 goals 3-15.
I was wondering why she didn't take her time and kick it after the siren.
Yeah.
Because she must. It's a beautiful big digital scoreboard over there.
You can have a look, can't you?
You can have a look and see. There's 9 seconds left. I'll take my time and go back and measure my kick.
Yeah.
It didn't bother her because through the hay diddle diddle.
Yeah. So here we go. Rucks are going to go at it. Aninos versus Roy. No, we've got a change in the ruck. Get you that player's name. Is that, take a wild guess, that might be Bowie. Get her number in a minute. Ball goes up now. Rucks go at it. Yeah, Bowie gets the tap out there. McLaren's leading for it. Guilford lies the tackle. Kick, oh lovely work. Thomas got tackled. D's now with the ball. Kick off the ground, trying to get it out of there. Eagles kick towards their forward half, bouncing ball into the forward 50 with a bit of time and space. That was Goodschmidt for Wollonga. Kicks it out wide, finds that player in Radbone. Radbone now centre wing position, bouncing ball. McLaren's lead for it, bustled over the boundary line. No, just kept in play. Guilford now. Lovely looking kick, looking for a target in Kirk. Was she pushed? No, she wasn't. Play on's the call. On the ground it goes. Players diving in for it. McLaren's now. Nice little handball. Tackled by Hunt. play on, and it's going to be ball up.
Yeah, ball up, back almost at the centre circle. So up she goes, just by the cricket pitch. McLaren get the benefit of the tap. Rove best by Hunt. Hunt by foot down to the full forward area. And we've got a little kick off the ground there. Now we've got Leask in hot pursuit.
Browski, there she is.
She's pursued by Browski. Ananos comes out with it. She goes on the left.
Oh,
and a goal!
Oh, just offline. Oh, wrapped up there by Page. Page now, handball's out. Over to, that was Cooper.
Smothered.
Strip of the ball, smothered. Snapshot there by Radbone.
Into the pocket. And no one can take real clean possession, but Radbone comes back in, gets a little dish off hand pass. I think there's been a crack at goal and it's gone through. Hit the poster. So whatever was said at half time by
Todd
Steele, it's his players are responding. And we've got a kick in from McLaren going scoreboard side of the ground. Nice long kick. Gets it up to the half-back flank for McLaren. Pack of players. It's ricocheted forward. It's into the centre square now.
Great work there by Wollonga, getting the ball out there. Ruby Hay chipped around the corner. Lovely mark. Trying to move the ball on now is Harris. Kick into a dangerous spot. Up they go looking for Kirk. Got the ball in front of her. Gets tackled. Ball on the ground. Oh, look at that. McLaren's couple of players go in there for the tackle. It's going to be a ball up. Fast side in that right forward pocket for the Demons.
Tell you what, Esther Rayner's done a great job on Jessica Kirk so far. So right foot little snap out of there by McLaren. Picked up by Wollonga, shot at goal, and touched through.
Jodie Hunt with the kick on goal there.
Yeah, maybe there was some reference made by Sally Fuller at half time about that guarding that goal line and making sure you try and get a hand off it if it's coming through.
They've listened to you, Chris. Kick out from full back by McLaren's. Off hands it goes out the back of the pack. Reading it best there was Hay. Wollonga now kicking the forward 50. Leading for it though, the McLaren side. Lovely work there.
Whiteley.
That was Whiteley from full back. Lovely work over there. Browski. Kicking in there now. Worked by Guilford, was it? Yes, stole the ball just out of that. Picked her pocket. Lovely looking left footer. In there go. Off hands. Tackled again. The defensive pressure of McLaren's is undeniable. It's going to be a ball up.
Ellie Bailey wrapped up. Another field stoppage. Throw up. Rucks do battle.
Renfrey.
Rove magnificently there by Kirsten Renfrey. She's tackled too high. She's got a free kick in the forward pocket sort of area. Could have a go at goal. Right foot drop punt. It's dropping short of the point line that was offline to start with, but it's gone through for a point. So Wollonga have grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck here early in this third quarter. Remembering there'll be some time on in this quarter.
So Whiteley now for McLaren's. Lays her options up from the kick out. Going to kick it long. Got a good boot on it. Oh, lovely mark on the chest there by the D's.
Cooper. Emily Cooper.
She's a long way out looking for options. Going to kick it into the pocket looking for Kirk, but nobody's home for the D's. Off hands it goes. Quick handball out. McLaren's trying to get it out of there. Tackled, and it's going to be another ball up.
So field stoppage throw up here in the scoreboard side pocket, and we had Ananos do the ruck duties for Wollonga. McLaren throws it best. We've got a player streaking through the centre of the ground with it. She throws it onto a right board. It's up to centre half forward position. Two players running after it. It's a foot race. Guilford picked it up. Guilford
holding the ball. Took the player on. And umpire Bilney said, yep, you had prior opportunity. Free kick. Kick from the 50 into a dangerous spot. It goes out the back. Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Favours the Demons off the ground. Kick and through for minor score. That's the first blemish on the scoreboard to the McLaren's side. 4 goals, 1-25 plays the Wollonga Demons. 2 goals, 6-18 on the FPA scoreboard.
I'm not sure what's happening with the timer on the scoreboard, but because it was counting down from 20 minutes, and now it's gone back to 0, and we're going up now because there is supposed to be time on in this quarter.
Pushing the back there to Caitlin Ross. Ross now kicking from well outside of distance. Lovely looking pass. Finds that free player there. Peters. And she's a known goal scorer. This could really hurt. She can nail this one.
Sheena Peters has opened the batting already today with 1 goal. So she's aiming up for a second.
So Peters now lines it up. Not a bad looking kick. It's drifting to the left off line through for the minor score. So 4 goals, 2-26. Plays Wollonga Demons 2 goals, 6-18. FPA scoreboard.
So Wollonga bringing the ball back in from the point kick in. Player plays on, goes for distance, gets it up to the 50, defensive 50 Wollonga. Great fly by Hunt, but couldn't complete the mark. It's roved well by Leask. It's ended up back at the cricket pitch, centre circle, and Wollonga have got possession. A player attempted thought she was off to the races, but got pulled back by the McLaren defender, and we'll have a ball up centre circle.
Ball now on the ground, favours the She-Eagles. Just twisting, trying to get out of their beautiful tackle. And that's holding the ball every day of the week. So Rogers got nailed with that one. Kick out there by the D's. Harris now, forward 50. Dropped what she should have taken.
Yeah, poor.
Off they go, off hands. Guilfoyle now for the Demons. Tries to get it out there. Handball. Yep, got her away. Tackled there. There's an Eagles player, that was Ross.
There's the tackle by Jodie Hunt. She's just in an element, applying those bear hug tackles.
Very good at that. Ball up, off hands, tackled again. Playing hard there. Hunt again. She's played well today. Off the goes. Almost finding, was that Page in the forward line? Yep, got a free kick. That's, pick up that player. That is Cooper.
Coops.
Emily Cooper.
What can she do? She's a fair way out. She's coming from downtown, but no real wind to speak of. She's having a shot at goal. Gets up to the top of the goal square. Pack of players off hands. They're fighting for it. McLaren get a little quick kick out. It's going in the McLaren direction. Back to the centre half forward.
Good mark against the flow. There she is again. Jodie Hunt, long kick. It goes up in there. McLaren's though take the defensive mark. Caitlin Ross. Kick out there. Down the centre wing position it goes. Bouncing ball. They lead for it. Wollonga left and right. Nice little tackle. Play on's the call. Beautiful. Great work.
Franklin's kicked it into space. There's no one home for McLaren's. We've got a foot race. Peters is going for it. A little toe poke. She's battling with it with the Stone. Frankie Stone. And nice little kick there by Whiteley, and the Wollonga players defended well. They've got it back out over the 25, the defensive 25. They're under pressure. Forward pressure being applied by McLaren. No one can take clean possession. Ball bobbling around. Finally it ends up with Goodschmidt. Goodschmidt on the 25. Attempts to get it over to a Hockman. And there's been was that holding the ball?
I think it was a throw he might have paid there.
Hockman penalised for the throw.
Yeah.
So do we pick up who this was? The red scrunchie or red ribbon?
The red scrunchie, we don't know. She turns
from the 25, sends in a drop punt. It's going towards the pocket. Yes. It's a great mark, taken in the pocket by. Can't quite see that player, but she's also got a McLaren red-coloured uniform ribbon in her hair. And she's taking her time.
She should get
Looks
it.
like she's a right footer. In she comes, distance not a problem, and it's through the middle!
Great goal to McLaren's.
G'day, Ian Wright here, manager of 90.1 Happy FM. As you can hear, even the cops they're onto it. A 30% discount for the finals in the men's A-grade series. We've got this fantastic YouTube package. Been covering footy on the Fleurieu for 30 years. Going to give your business a 30% discount. Find out more. Go to the Contact Us tab on our website or give us a call, 8552 7999. You're going to love it. Footy finals coming up exclusively for men's A-grade at 90.1 Happy FM. Local footy at its best.
She's taken a bit longer to get it.
She's sort of playing a centre half forward.
One goal every quarter.
So she's obviously a strong forward.
Yeah.
But ball goes up in the centre of the ground. It's Ananos wins the tap, sends it forward. Rove best by McLaren. Quick little foot pass out there to centre half forward from McLaren. And we've got Jessica Kirk. She's come up from the forward line to be giving a run on the ball. She gets a left foot kick out to the flank forward Lunga. Great little toe poke there by Renfrey. Renfrey's off after it, paddling it along in front of it.
Nice.
She's got possession, gets an A-grade bounce, has a pop-it goal. It's dribbling, needs a leg break of Shane Warne proportions, isn't able to get that, and through for a point.
Well, yes, looking for a bit more off spin rather than leg spin.
Yeah, well, Lisa Whiteley's got the ball now for McLaren. She's got the kick in duties. She's all the players have zoned up. Nice kick in by Whiteley. Over the top of the player there for Wollonga, and ball's hit the deck. Players are fighting for it, picked up by Caitlin Ross. She tries a bit of don't argue and rugby style, forcing her way through, but ball's ultimately being bustled over the line with Emma Lesk from Wollonga.
Boundary throwing, club room side, up they go. Go at it. And Enos got the tap, McLaren's get the clearance, 2-on-1 tackle, he's going to be a ball. No, it's going to be a free kick. Holding the ball, I'm guessing on that one. So taken there by Jess Kirk. Kirk now, male medalist, kicks it out into a dangerous spot, up they go, off hands. There she goes, Guilford, couldn't quite grab it, taken away by McLaren's, kicked out of there in a hurry into some space. Leading for the just kicks it off the ground there. The Demons player
Guilford.
trying to kick it to herself. That was
Tanya Guilford.
Tanya Guilford.
Last possession.
Yeah, last possession, free kick.
Going the way of Cadence Bryowski.
Yep.
She kicks it down to a teammate, to her sister, Mackenzie Bryowski. And now it's down to centre half forward for McLaren. What can they do? We've got a sprint on here. That player belts it forward from goal. She's about 50 metres out. The ball's bouncing. We've got Layla Rogers in hot pursuit. She's been tackled, brought to ground by Jessica Kirk, right adjacent to the scoreboard side of the ground point post, and we'll have a throw in. But McLaren's won't be too upset about that because it's right near their goals.
Yep. They're looking dangerous here, McLaren's right into the pocket there, ball up it goes. Rucks go at it, McLaren's trying to get it out. Quick flick, here they go. Hard, tough footy, nothing doing. Oh, free kick's being plucked out there.
Going the way of Frankie Stone.
Frankie Stone.
Frankie Stone, top of the square, the forward square for McLaren. A bit of an up and under kick, it's up to the 50. McLaren's 50, spooned out there by Rayner, or to Rayner, by a teammate, and ball goes to the ground, players jump all over it, and we'll have another field stoppage throw up. And we've got
Emily Rowe
doing the ruck work again. Ananos wins the tap. It's picked up on the back flank there by Rayner. Rayner sends it down to the 25 mark. It's rode best by McLaren, and a crack at goal by that player there, 19, Rogers. Alpha line through for a point. Geez, they're putting some forward pressure on at the moment, McLaren. They're peppering the goal.
Yeah. 5 goals, 3-33. McLaren's plays Wollonga 2 goals, 7-19. Kick out from full back. The Demons, what can they do? They're desperate for a goal here. Oh, nice work there by Guilford. Plays on quickly, kicks it up. It's a rainmaker. That's a high ball. Beautifully taken there by McLaren. They're going to drive this one back into attack. It goes into a dangerous spot. Oh, nearly taken the mark. Off hands. Rogers tries to get it. Kirk now for the Wollonga Demons. Another rainmaker. Whoa, there you go.
Ross
again. She's a specialist at the rainmaking. Catching those.
Very gutsy mark. The last 2 marks are potential hospital jobs, and she's just stood her ground and taken them safely. Too far out to score, right from the centre forward. Beautiful little pick out to Scarpins. who's on the 25 metre line and could be within range.
She could be to take her best from there. Looking around for her options at the same time. Wollonga Demons have got a player on the line, Chris.
Yes.
Kick on the way. It's getting close. It is over. Oh, just touched on the very line by the D's. So good defensive work there. And I thought that ball was over. If I had a camera, the video replay would have been called in to question. That was very tight.
Frankie Stone with the kick-in duties. She's about to bring the ball back in, goes scoreboard side of the ground, plays on out of the forward square, goes with a drop punt along the line. Beautiful mark taken by a teammate, Jodie Hunt. Jodie Hunt steadies the play, goes down the line, goes for distance, nice drop punt to a pack of players.
Oh, she's called a mark, just bobbled around off a couple of players, but umpire says that's good enough. So, play on's the call. Kick into the forward 50, down the line, looking for Rogers. Rogers, yes, lovely work, bangs it on the boot, puts it up there, they fly, off the hands it goes. Wollonga, what can they do? They need to get...
Tackle!
Page!
Tackle!
Holding the ball for my note.
It's called a dead heat, but great tackle by the McLaren player. Anyway, it's thrown up, Ebony Woodward went in for the ruck, won it, tapped it out. We've got a little quick kick. It ends up with Scarpins. She's thought she'd marked it, but was called play on. She gets a quick hand pass out. Ball's on the ground. Pearson for Wollonga. Moves it forward. It's intercepted by Caitlin Ross for McLaren. Ross back again. Hurried kick as she's getting flung around on a tackle. She gets it down to her teammate in Scarpins. Quick little hand pass out to Burkowski, the one with the helmet. And she's dispossessed. It's on the ground. Holding the player there without possession. Wollonga free kick on the 50.
So the D's relieving kick goes out long. It's all McLaren's out here. Oh, lovely. Plays on. Here she goes down the line. That was Franklin into a dangerous spot. There's all Demons back here. Handball out by Kirk. Over to Page. Page weighs her options up. Check side around the corner. McLaren's now going to get this out. No. Goes in the hands of a Wollonga player. Nice tackle. Going in hard. Look at that defensive pressure. They've locked this ball in.
Emily Rowe putting on a tackling clinic there. Anyway, Rowe and Aldridge do ruck battle, and Aldridge probably got the benefit of it. Rowe best by McLaren, they send her back down over the head of those players. There's only one at home, and it's a Wollonga player, defender, and bowls her over. We've got a couple of McLaren players there now, one of them being Woodward. And they're all on the ground fighting for it. Guilfoyle gets in there for Wollonga.
Wow.
And was that the siren?
That was the siren.
Okay, so this scoreboard clock's
just a bit off
in another time
That's
zone.
okay.
I think it's Eastern Standard.
It could well be. So the FPA scoreboard says 5 goals, 434. Wollonga Demons 2 goals, 719. So this is a massive task here in front of the Demons. Could this be the first time they play a grand final and they lose, Chris? What do you
This
think?
could be a boil over.
A boil over.
Because I as much as I know McLaren's Sally Fuller was full of confidence of bringing her team as charges in, that during the year Wollonga won 13 out of 14 compared to McLaren's tally of 11 out of 14.
Yes.
So
but finals is all about teamwork, and that's what I've heard come out of the mouths of the She.
And Steve Adams, can we get a shot on those McLaren players walking off into their group, because they have got a pep in their step. They've got a bit of swagger. Those players have got a bit of swagger.
Yeah, that's it. All right, this is the 2024 Grand Final at Great Southern Footy League Women's. It's going to be an interesting last quarter. We are live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, A.H. Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Thank you very much, Ian. And we are moments away in discovering who will be the 2024 premiers for the Women's League. And in the box seat, the McLaren She-Eagles, it looks to be them. What have Wollonga got installed? What do they need to do, Chris?
Well, the coach was going 13 to the dozen on that whiteboard with the magnets.
Todd Steele.
Todd Steele was given that. Those magnets would be hot. That's how much he was moving them around that whiteboard. And he had all his players in tight, a tight huddle. McLaren, they take a bit more of a chillaxed approach to their quarter-time huddles, I've noticed. But we're in for a beauty here, folks. 14 points in arrears are the last year's grand finalists. Wollonga, we've got McLaren's at 34 points to Wollonga 19 on the FPAG scoreboard. Ball's gone up in the air.
Take it away now, there it goes. Tap there, you've got to give that to Wollonga, but here come the Eagles. Tapping it over there, nice work there by Bailey for the She-Eagles. Oh, beautiful blood, nice bit of turns there by Scarpins, off she goes. Demons repel this one, just got to kick it away. Nice work by Radbone. Demons, kick it down long towards the forward 50, bouncing ball. Jess Kirk leads for it. Oh, lovely turn, bangs it onto the right boot. Up into the square it goes, bouncing ball. Page, oh, can she pick it up? She goes left and right. Check sider. That's a goal. The Demons. Pages pumped.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beautiful contact.
She's the leading goal kicker in the GSFL, 31 in the regular season. So Tamara Page, an absolute gun up there. It's good to see her getting the ball, getting a kick, getting a goal.
So she knows where the posts are and she knows how to execute a really good kick of the footy. So thrown up by the umpire in the centre. Ananos just got to handle it. Rode best by Scarpins. She gets it out to centre wing scoreboard side of the ground for McLaren. And then it's picked up by Franklin. Franklin hurried kick down to half forward flank. It's been chopped off by a Wollonga player.
Goodschmidt now kicks it out wide, looking for a teammate, bobbling the ball there, trying to get it out, bangs it onto the boot. Guilford now for the Demons. Oh, was she pushed in the back? Yes, she was. Umpire says that's your free kick. Doesn't waste any time now. Guilford kicks it out long, looking for that girl who's played a blinder today, Jodie Hunt. Hunt now, down the line, looking for Kirk. Jess Kirk on the chest. They are alive, the Demons. They know to get a wriggle on. Ball in there into a dangerous spot over the back of the pack. There's space here for the D's. Snapshot for goal. Offline it goes through for the minor score. And Just picking up that play, I think that was Ruby Hay.
And she kicked it a mile too. It's gone well over the road that goes around the oval. Anyway, it's been retrieved with the help from a spectator. It's come back in for McLaren kick in. So this player could play on a bit here. So, and she does. Off she goes, finds a little player out on the 25. That player's teammates unable to mark it. Ball's up in the air, it's bobbling around. Wollonga player's got it now, that's Radbone gets it off to a teammate. Now it's with Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle from the 50 sends a wobbler up forward towards the goals. It's right on the point line.
Oh, just misses. Just tried that check sider again and through for the minor score. So it's 5 goals for McLaren's, 3 goals 9 Wollonga on the FPA scoreboard.
No, Page.
Page, Tamara Page in there, number 5. Kicks out wide now. McLaren's looking forward, finding a team out. Lovely handball. Oh, they're sharing it around nicely. Look at this. McLaren's with a time and space.
That's a bounce!
Running it with a bounce there. That was Scarpins. Moving the ball down the line now. Bit of space out here. Can they pick it up? Oh, just thrown over the top there. Just trying to work out what happened. It was boundary throwing.
Scarpin's shaking her head, saying, come on. Umpire said, well, we reckon it's over the line, fair and square. I think Scarpin's appealing for last possession. Anyway, nice high throw in by the boundary ump. And Rucks do battle. It's hit the deck, going back towards the boundary line. We've got Bailey with it for McLaren. She's set upon by Hunt, who is the one I reckon can give the tackling clinics. Jodie Hunt for Wollonga, knows how to tackle. Anyway, Ananos comes in for the ruck, gets a hand to it first. It's Rogers roves it, it's got spun around in a tackle. It's hit the deck again. And it's out with Gutschmidt for Wollonga. And umpire says, I've had enough, we'll have a stoppage throw up.
Out they go, tapped out there. Oh, tackled hard. McLaren's have the ball. Now just kick out of defence there to a bit of space. McLaren's lead for it. Handball in a hurry. Kick left footer into the pocket. Pack forms, up they go. Little handball. A kick towards goal.
Billy.
Oh, lovely mark in the pocket there. Peters. Lovely hands. She's got a tight angle. Well within scoring distance, but it is a tight angle. And it'll take a fair kick to get this one, and you feel like this might be
She needs to take her time. Sheena Peters. She's wondering whether she should pass off. Well, she's so close. She can have a crack.
She's got it through the middle. Great goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Generally, you just got to back yourself in.
And she did that?
She did. She wasn't the most confident at the beginning, but look at the outcome. 6-pointer. Ball goes up. It's no one won the ruck tap, but umpires picked out a free going the way of Wollonga, and that player's temporarily
got to get a
25.
That's a healthy
Wollonga
25.
player screaming for it, saying give it back so I can dispose of it. That's Jodie Hunt. Jodie Hunt's on the centre forward line, sends it down towards the Kirk direction, and here we've got Whiteley trying to spoil the party for Wollonga, and she does by applying enough pressure to Kirk to cause a point.
So taking the kick out now, Whiteley for McLaren's. Looking for a long kick. Up they go. Oh, Woodward trying to get the ball out. She was tackled without possession. No Clowns is called. Oh, too high. And
Emily Rowe.
Going to get that ball out of there. So the Eagles now. Bit of time. Down the line she goes, looking for a teammate, running onto the ball there. That was
Audrey.
Franklin now in there. Beautiful work.
Hepburn.
Franklin again. Good second effort. Oh, solid mark in defence by the Demons. They're going to be kicking this ball, booting it back from where it came. Oh, centering kick. Dangerous kick, but she finds her teammate there in Radbone. Radbone now. Eagles now. Getting the ball out of there. Booted out into a bit of space. Ross with the run of the ball. Scarpins with the ball now. She's got a bounce and 2 bounces. 3 bounces. Oh, she nearly left it behind. Kick on the way. Through the goals. They get a goal. The McLaren's side.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
34. So, yeah. Well, they need a couple of goals, don't they?
That was Cadence Browski that did that magnificent 3-bounce run and goal. I need to correct myself. Anyway, back in the middle, it's been rowed by Caitlin Redbone for Wollonga. She chips a nice little pass up to Goodschmidt.
Oh, that's Goodschmidt. Oh, sorry, you're right. Goodschmidt. Sorry,
Goodschmidt
mate, you're right.
in the centre circle. Goodschmidt goes for distance, gets it down to the centre half forward line, and we've got players from both teams there battling it away.
Oh, hung on to there.
And
Whiteley.
Umpies found a free kick. What was it, a throw? Or
player hung on to there.
Okay.
Oh, smother, Renfrey. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 25.
She wasn't on.
25, we've got Kirsten Renfrey has run over the mark according to the umpire, and she smothered it, but it goes back to, what's that? It's not the end of the game, is
no,
it?
that's some sort of
air horn?
Wakahuli.
Random air horn.
Yeah, who's got the ball now?
Caitlin Ross.
Caitlin Ross.
Centre half forward. They just off the cricket pitch for McLaren.
Oh, lovely defensive attacking mark there by
Woodward.
Woodward, who's played a blinder today. Abby Woodward with a chance to get another goal for her side. She's got a beautiful kick on her.
She's lining up for number 4.
She's lining up for number 4. Imagine a goal in every quarter, Chris. Oh, shanked it off into the pocket where it goes. Put the mockers on her. Commentator's curse. Gee whiz.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a score check to make on the FBA scoreboard. There was an adjustment made. It's 6 goals for 40.
It is 6 goals for
McLaren plays 3 goals 10, 28. So 12 points in arrears are Wollonga. So they've got the ball on the centre wing. A little bit of a run from that player. Intercepted by Whiteley. Whiteley's hand pass out to Hoare. Quick kick up to the centre wing position. There's no one but Wollonga there. That player drops it. It's being tackled and picked up by Tamara Page for McLaren. She gets a hurried hand pass out. Intercepted by a Wollonga player. She cops a bit of a head-high tackle, and umpire says have a free kick.
Yeah, Cleo Guilford there, just got one a bit too high. Going to take the free kick. They need a goal, they need it in a hurry. They need a miracle, Wollonga. McLaren's, this is theirs to lose. Up it goes now, over the back of the pack.
Whiteley.
Whiteley now can try it in there for the Eagles. Handball out. McLaren's, they are moving the ball beautifully. Bailey now gets it down to Wollonga, takes the leaving pressure out of this game.
Good
and there's a
defensive
player
chop-off.
down here. If you can zoom out, we've got a player down. Who's that? Just time being called there. It's a Wollonga player. Looks like an ankle injury, that right ankle of hers. So just a bit of time being called on here. So bad luck. Hopefully she's okay. She's walking okay, that's the main thing. So
she's with trainers, but she's walking unassisted.
Kick down into the centre wing position, up they go. Easy mark there to Ross for McLaren's. Ross going to take her time because time is on their side, the She-Eagles. Kick out there into the forward 50. Up they go. Off hands, front and centre. Whiteley try to take it. Kirk gets a kick around the corner. Bouncing ball. Off hands it goes. Trying her best in there. The McLaren player. Oh, called for a throw. And it's going to come back. Taken there by Hoare. Hoare for McLaren's. Left footer. Trying to find a target up there. Off hands it goes. Rowe now. Bangs it out of there in a hurry in the forward 50. Reading the ball there was Shaw. Off to a teammate. Handball, short kick. Oh, taken defensive mark. Wollonga driving it through the centre of the ground. Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn?
Whiteley, no, can't get it. It's picked up by a teammate of hers though. He's tackled strongly by the Wollonga player, and we're going to have a ball up right in the centre circle of the ground. Neither player got the sentence in that ruck duel. It's picked up by the McLaren player, and she's tackled back to the ground. Umpire says we'll have another go. Now, I just noticed that McLaren's are playing with urgency here, but they've got this time and score on their side. It's Wollonga that need to play with the urgency. Beautiful little tap forward by Bryowski, or was it kicking in danger?
Head high, just a bit of a leg, bit of a boot into the head. Kirk, tough as nails. She doesn't mind that.
So Kirk, just worse than the centre circle, too far out to score. Sends it forward down to the 25.
Nice mark!
And a nice mark taken out of the pack. Is that...
it's Hay, Ruby Hay.
Ruby Hay.
Looking for a pass, so
Let's go outside about 45. Sends up a floater towards the forward square. Players fly, no one can complete the mark. Balls hit the ground. There's an even number of players from both sides there. It's in the forward pocket. They're scrapping for it.
Page!
Eventually, Page throws it on the right boot and sends it across the boundary line on the full.
Yeah. So, dying seconds of this game, McLaren Districts will win this grand final. There's no doubt about that. They're too far ahead now, and they're just going to celebrate this first grand final victory for them. Ruby Thomas has the ball for the Eagles, the She-Eagles. They look irresistible at the moment. Left foot down the line. Jodie Hunt has played a blinder today. Fantastic effort. Great mark. Kick over there looking for a target. Page has it. Handballs out of there. Oh, trying to barge her through there. Then through a wall of She-Eagles. They could just raffle it off in there. In fact, they do. The winner comes out now. Browski in there. Leading for the ball, the pink helmet of Browski. A little toe poke off the ground to herself. Bustled over the boundary line. And it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Well, fantastic play. Mackenzie Browski took them on out there, giving away huge size and weight difference to some of her opponents, but caused a throw-in out by the 50 for Wollonga. So ball comes in, and no one's got clean possession. Umpires found a free of some sort. We've got Jessica Kirk wrapping up Caitlin Ross, and the free going to Layla Rogers for McLaren. Layla Rogers gets it up to the towards the centre wing position. No one able to complete the mark. The players are chasing after it, and it's bustled over the boundary line for right in front of the scoreboard, which shows we've had 16 minutes of play in this quarter, because we are of course having 15-minute normal quarter plus time on.
Ball up now. Ruck over the top there, nicely read by the McLaren's player. That was Rogers. They go wide. Oh, lovely bit of deceptive play by the... this ball's been called back now.
A little bit of a truck stick.
So Jess Kirk going to take the free kick. Wants to drive it in long. Looking for a target down there. Into the forward 50 it goes. Oh, backing back in the pack. Courageous play there. That was Caitlin Ross. Couldn't take the mark. It's going to be a ball up about 25-30 metres out. Outside of the Wollonga Demons goal. Tapped over there, just looking for a bit of space. Battling in there. Can't get the ball out. The She-Eagles can. Handball now. Scarpins now for the She-Eagles. Off hands it goes. Smothered. On the ground. Battling in there. Kick out of there in a hurry. Taken by the McLaren side. Plenty of space out here. Wollonga. Got a couple they can work together. Working. Oh, lovely defensive play by McLaren's stopping it, good pressure stuff, and she has played a blinder today, and that is Sheena Peters.
Now, McLaren just needs to get possession and wash time off the clock. They're a mile in front. They're 18 points in front, and we've had 17.5 minutes gone in this quarter. It's down to McLaren centre forward line, and we've got Woodward had possession, dishes off a little hand pass to the Borowski girl, and she's able to get it over to her teammate and Peters. Peters' kick was smothered, picked up by Scarpins, who's having a brilliant last quarter. She gets a little chip pass off to her mate on the half-forward flank area. And now this is with Woodward. Woodward just needs to settle down, use up her time, and calm the farm.
Up they go. Off hands it goes. Front and centre. Beautiful work taken out there. McLaren's now. Can they get a goal here? Kicking it wide there. That was Emily Rowe. There's a bit of space out here. The Demons, though, lead for the charge. Oh, lovely turn. Handball. Over there to Pearson for Wollonga. Kick out here. Oh, gets an A-grade bounce there to D's. Plenty of McLaren's players back here. They could raffle it once again. Booted out in their hurry. Demons out. Guildford tries her best. And there it is. That ends the siren, ends the game. The 2024 Grand Final being won by McLaren Districts, and the She-Eagles have reigned supreme for the first time in the AFL, the Women's Great Southern Football League. A sensational effort from them and deserving winners, Chris.
Very much so. They had the ascendancy from the get-go with that very quick goal in the first 60 seconds by Abby Woodward.
Abby Woodward, she was fantastic, wasn't she?
She backed up with another 2, so her total, she's got the most goals out of any of the players for the game.
3 goals.
Three goals.
Who after that, mate?
Then we had 2 for Sheena Peters, and Sheena Peters kicked that brilliant goal in the last quarter from that
tight angle,
very tight angle, when she backed herself in, and that really gave them the ascendancy and put the final bit of scoreboard pressure on, and just made the uphill ride for the Wollonga players too hard.
Yes, and who else? We had a couple of goals there from Emily Franklin.
Franklin's chimed in with 1. Cadence Browski's Cadence chimed in with 1, and I haven't got them all for Wollonga, but Emily Cooper at least 1, Jodie Hunt at least 1. All in all, a very entertaining game, and this is what I was talking about, McLaren being in such a hurry at the end there.
Yeah.
They just needed to wait for, the only hurry they needed is to be on the back of that flatbed truck with bats.
Well, the game was on ice, I think, from pretty much the get-go of that last quarter. They could have got there, Wollonga, if they'd, just... They couldn't get there, could they? It was a great victory by McLaren's, and deserving winners in the end.
Yeah, underdogs on paper, get up for a really good, memorable for them.
Yeah.
And like Grant Levy said to the players at the end of the under-17s thing, he said, take this medal, you will remember this for a very long time. He actually said for decades to come.
Indeed. This has been the Great Southern Footy League. Stay with us because we're going to have an interview, or hopefully an interview, with some of the players and also the coach Sally Fuller very shortly, and hear from their thoughts. This has been the Great Southern Footy League, live on the radio 90.1 and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
FP.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Thank you very much. We are here live with this wonderful woman, the winning coach, Sally Fuller. Sorry, Sally.
No, that's all right.
Congratulations. What a magic game of footy. You guys really deserved it. Talk us through it.
Oh, man, it's probably been 5 years in the making. I think we've been around the mark for so long, and Wollonga, this was their 4th in a row they were going for, so they've pushed us to be better. We've risen to the occasion, so couldn't be prouder.
Yeah, and what about some of the magic efforts? I mean, how about Woodward? She was incredible.
Oh, nothing gets through those hands. She's just outstanding. Bit of a shanky kick, but we'll let her know about it. But yeah, her, Layla, Lisa Whiteley down back, just a full group effort. I loved it.
Sheena Peters.
Oh, Sheena, she's been building. She's come back from injury, so it's really good to see her come out on a stage like this and do what she did today.
Congratulations. We'll let you get back to it. All the best. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Is unbelievable. You have set the bar for many years, so continue to improve and set the bars for other clubs to follow. But commiserations today. Congratulations to McLaren Districts for a super win. Sally, you brought a lot of professionalism to McLaren, so congratulations, and obviously to your players as well for the way that you've developed the skills. Well done. Once again, I'd just like to thank the combined Southern umpires for their support over the year. They back up from Saturdays and obviously umpire up on Sundays as well. So let's give the umpires a round of applause. To Mike Gibbs from FPAG, massive advocate for women's football, his company. So let's give Mike a round of applause for supporting and being partners with the Great Southern Footy League. The growth of women's footy, girls footy is live and kicking. We saw today with our under-11s, and today they'll present the grand finalists their medal, and in turn the players will give the under-11s a football as well. So let's give these guys a massive round of applause. Our best on ground today is the FPAG medal, and that goes to Layla Rogers. Well done, Layla.
Just firstly, I want to say thank you to Wollonga. You've been a hard hit out for the last few years, and we've always been a little bit scared of you, so it was really good to get the win today. And next, I just want to say thanks to Sarah and the girls. This was our year. Woo!
Right. $5 fine, I reckon. Okay, I'll just hand you over to the League Secretary, Andrew Batten, to read out the names. If you could come up, get the young under 11s to give you your medal. In turn, grab a footy back to the girls, and then come off the stage, and then we'll get you back up after. Thank you.
Thanks, Grant. Again, I'll read out the names of the player, their number, then their name. What a fantastic game of footy we've watched. That's every year our girls get better and better, and it just shows with the standard of footy that we're now playing within our league. Number 3, Sheena Peters. Number 5, Lillian Booge. Number 6, Jessica Shaw. Number 8, Kiara Harvey. Number 9, Alicia Hepburn. Number 11, Jessica Hutton. Number 15, Caitlin Ross. Number 16, Ebony Woodward. Number 18, Josephine Hall. Number 19, Layla Rogers. Yep, that's you. Number 20, Candace Browowski. Number 21, Taylor Scapins. Number 22, Ruby Flanagan Soberg. Number 27, Abby Woodward. (28) Emily Franklin. Number 29, Mackenzie Browowski. Number 30, Lisa Whiteley. (32) Esther Rayner. Number 33, Emily Rowe. And of course, the captain, number 7, Ali Bailey. And we'll get the coach up, Sally Fuller. mate. Happy. Well done to these girls. A big round of applause. And we'll get Ali to say a few words.
Hello. I'm going to do this a bit backwards and just talk about my team. We've been pushing, grinding with grit, determination for years. We've been coming at these guys. They're a powerhouse, and I'm so bloody proud of you. Our trainers, Mike, Carol, Tess, Tash, Tara, everyone, you guys are giants around our club. When there's not much around, you guys stand up, so thank you. The umpires, we love you. We hate you, we love you, we hate you, we love you, but thank you. We can't do it without you. Sponsors, Elite. Wollonga, you guys, we know how you feel. It sucks, but thank you so much for making us better. You make the whole comp better. Your program, your coaches, your players, Elite. Thank you. Cheers.
Why did you even get up there?
Todd, Jodes and the girls, like we've all said, you guys have made us better. Year 4 in a row, we're really stoked to knock that off for you. But we've been on the end of some of your flogging, so suck in. No, but we know you'll come back bigger and better, as you always do. So credit to you guys and what you put together and what you put out there. So well done to you guys and as a club, well done.
Of me. Oh my. If I hurt myself, this is all
to the kids that have played today, you guys are the future of the sport, and it's amazing to see the skill level you guys have. Heaps better than ours. It's embarrassing a little bit. But we can't wait to see what you bring in the future. So these guys here will be taking our place sooner rather than later. To everyone who makes this competition run, to the umpires, to the committee, to the sponsors, we really appreciate your time and effort. We know how much you actually have to put in without any reward to it, but your reward is seeing this many people come out to a game. That was amazing, so well done. To our girls, we started long ago and all your hard work has really paid off, and it's been fantastic leading you through this period, so couldn't be prouder of where we're at. And I think there's a couple of special people that I want to get up here to get one of these, and that's Mum, Don, Chels, Dunny. Chels, get your ass up here. Where's Dunny? You guys keep coming out week after week. Come forward. All right, that's it for me. Let's go party.
Just wait till we clear the deck with the little ones and we'll get the team up for a photo.
So that wraps things up here from the 2024 Grand Final, the Great Southern Football League Women's Grand Finalists. The winners here, McLaren District She-Eagles. This has been Live Radio 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.
Are we on yet?
Getting close.